Sloppy here.
Swiss international, we've given it straight to him, to Bernardo Silva. Well, I tell you what, it's a good opportunity there, really, for Gundogan. They should have taken the lead, and Jamie, we've said it before, against all Premier League opposition, really, but particularly against a side like this, you can't be giving the ball straight to him. It's an awful clearance from Bernd Leno. I'm not sure who he's trying to find there, but it's quickly played back to the edge of the penalty area. Gundogan took it first time with his left foot, and he should be doing better, but we cannot afford this playing out from the back. It frightens the living daylights out of me, because every week, you'll see it again tonight, there'll be a goalkeeper or two that's going to give the ball away. And we're on the back foot again. It's played into the box for Haaland, and he's put it just wide of the near post. And at the moment, we're inviting trouble. They're playing that ball down the left-hand side of the Fulham penalty area. Twice Erling Haaland has got in behind. Joachim Andersen reacted quickly enough to block him the first time, but here he's in. He's got the opportunity to get the first time shot away. He's just got his angle slightly wrong, and he's missed the near post as we look.
Well, he's run off the central defender in behind Kenny Tete there. I think that he's got to almost track that run there, Calvin Bassey.
It's a good take from Bernd Leno. He was bang on it. Came out and claimed it. Rolls it underarm early for Raul, who plays it down the left-hand side. Rico Lewis beaten to it by Adama. Oh, it's in on goal, but it's a great save with his legs. And it nearly paid off there, the tactical move that Marco's made at the big start of this game, because it looked as if Rico Lewis was ahead of Adama Traore. And I was about to praise him, Jamie, for surprising us all and getting there and holding him off, but Adama burst past him. In the end, it's a good save from Ederson with his legs, but he showed the strength to just shake him off, worked it onto his right foot. He hasn't done much wrong there. He maybe needed to lift it, I suppose, once the keeper committed and went to ground. Infield for Adama, back for Sasha Lukic. To Sander Berge, midway inside the Manchester City half. To Kenny Tete, feeds it out for Iwobi, right-hand side. Far side as we look, back for Tete. Forward for Sander Berge, out for Alex Iwobi once more. We're still only halfway along that far touchline. He feeds it infield for Anderson. Here's Lukic, left-hand channel this time. Nudges it forward for Adama, out for Anthony Robinson, left-hand corner flag. Deep cross coming in. Raul takes it down. He was unlucky, it was just poked away from him, but Iwobi picks up the loose ball, plays it for Raul once more, turns across, yes! Goal, and it's Andreas from 2 or 3 yards out who's put Fulham in front. Well, you can see Marco and the backroom staff celebrating down there in front of us. Just about everybody else in the stadium's in shock, I think. Lovely move from Fulham. It's the first time really that we've managed to keep possession of the ball, moved it around with real purpose and intent. And great work, I think, from Raul, Jamie. We'll have to look at the replay, but he did so well, I think, with his back to goal to turn it across the box. And Andreas, who scored, as I say, from the penalty spot here before, gets on the end of it. Anthony Robinson, it was a good ball in. Raul took it down nicely. It was poked away from him. Alex Iwobi retrieved it on the right-hand side of the box, played it forward. A lovely little flick from Raul. That's unbelievable. And Andreas read it, and he's come in and he's on the end of it. Andreas Pereira, it's his first goal of the season. It's a good finish. That's a lovely goal, Jamie. Totally, you'd have to say, against the run of play, but I mean, that's what we've set up to do. I think we know we're going to have to defend. We're going to have to. We're never going to work with a high press as such. We're going to sit behind the ball and look to hit him on the break. But that there was quality. Raul involved twice when the initial cross came in. That's a poor ball from him. That fell nicely for Raul. And he finds Andreas carrying it out towards the right-hand touchline. Iwobi's on the charge. Adama is as well, heading into the penalty area. Pereira picks out Alex Iwobi. It was behind him, but he finds Traore. Oh. Adama, well, he's just flipped it, hooked it over the bar. The keeper came and flung himself at his feet. And Adama has just hooked it up and over the crossbar, which in some ways was harder to do. It was a great move and a great break, and that's what we're hoping for. I think the goalkeeper got nothing on it, so it's a goal kick. It goes down as a miss, I suppose, Jamie, but good move, and they've worked it to Adama in the end. He's just got to take it first time. The keeper's just done enough, I suppose, to put him off, and he's skied it, but
He's got too much on it, Jim, if anything,
yeah,
hasn't he?
At it, yeah, he really has. But
too much power.
Just up and over the bar, he could have been 2-0.
But what a move from one end of the pitch to the other. The way we were able to carry the ball, run at speed. City are rattled.
I don't think you could have complained if that was a free kick, but Gundogan will take the corner. They've all been dangerous, and that's another one. It's going to fall inside the box. Well, it's fired in, but it came off a Fulham player. I think we'll see. It was Ruben Dias, I think, who hit the shot. The Manchester City captain.
Wasn't sure if it was Kovacic.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, you're right. I think it was Mateo Kovacic who's hit the shot. Kovacic, but I think it might have come off the Fulham player as well, Jamie. When we see the replay, but that's just what we didn't want, was to go in front and then get pegged back quite so quickly. The corner was a good one. They've all been dangerous, or certainly into dangerous areas. It dropped off Adama's head, did it? Oh, dropped off his shoulder, and then the shot cannoned off Joachim Andersen. I think maybe Leno's got that covered. We'll never know, but the shot certainly took a wicked deflection off Joachim Andersen. 12 points or more, but here comes Phil Foden down the left-hand side. Deep cross will find Bernardo Silva, takes it down on his chest, feeds it. Well, that's exactly what we didn't want to see, but Kovacic has done it again, and there's no fluke about that one. That is a really good finish. The cross was brilliant. The first touch from Bernardo Silva was brilliant. The layback was brilliant. And so too was the finish. To be fair to Kovacic, he's hit it perfect. And that's going to make life a lot more difficult, because that's exactly the start to the second half we didn't want to see. As Foden with a really deep cross, first touch here from Bernardo Silva on his chest, and then he lays it back, kills it with his left foot, Kovacic, and then belts it with his right foot. And places it, really. Nothing that Bernd Leno could do about it. And much as I was saying, the first goal's a fluke, Jamie, that's a really good goal. Yeah,
it is a good goal. He got away from Berger maybe a bit too easily. It opened up the space, and then he's just found the corner, hasn't he?
Just placed it, yeah.
Yep.
It's a free kick to Manchester City. Gundogan whips it into the penalty area, headed away by Sander Berger. Rico Lewis takes it down on his chest. Oh, it was another shot that was deflected. It's hit someone on the way through.
I think a City player, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a goal kick, so presumably Jamie, but it only just missed that far post. It would have been another fluke. He's taken it on his chest very well. Managed to wrap his foot around the ball to get the shot pretty much on target. It's hit Haaland on the way through. Almost crept inside the far post via the deflection. It's just flashed wide of the post. But, no, I mean, Reece Nelson is more natural coming in from the left, isn't he? So you think maybe it could be Adama, but we shall see. Here's Anthony Robertson down the left-hand side for Fulham. He's done ever so well. It's into the box. It's a chance. Oh, it's another great block from Guardiola. Raul was on the end of the cutback. The shot was on target. Head him to goal. It's not as if we're not creating, Jamie. That was bang on target. You've got to say it's great defending again. Great defending. And he's found Rico Lewis. Out it goes for Doku, left-hand side, faced by Timothy Castagna. Works it in onto his right foot. Well, you can imagine what's happened there, I think, from the reaction around the stadium. It's a right-footed shot. It was a hell of a swerve on that. Whether there's another deflection, we'll have to wait and see. If not, it's a sensational strike. Once he worked in onto his right foot, he's certainly got plenty of power in the shot, Jamie, but it seemed to move an awful lot in the air. I don't know. Surely it's not another deflection. We'll have to wait and see, but it flew past Bernd Leno, and there's a real change of direction, it seemed to me. After so much possession and domination, you'd have to say, for the last 10-15 minutes from Fulham, they've just suddenly opened us up. We've said how dangerous Doku can be. He's a sensational player. But I think that might have hit Anderson on the way through again. Oh, I don't know, looking at that, maybe it didn't.
I think he's just bent it.
Yeah, in that case, I mean, it's just flown in, absolutely flown in. Just seemed to change direction, didn't it? And completely bamboozled.
He's cut across it, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's really whipped it and sliced it, and whether or not he meant that trajectory, I don't know, but you got to give credit where it's due. He's struck it brilliantly well, and it's completely deceived Bernd Leno.
Could Castagna have got a bit tighter to the ball?
Maybe, Jamie. Difficult to say, but 83rd minute, it's 3-1, and that's a shame. But here we are through with Timothy Castagna. Well, he's tried to lay it across the penalty area. It's been blocked. It's gone out for a corner, but was there an offside flag maybe prior to that? Because we're not getting a corner. Sensational strike, really. Then you don't often see a ball. Plenty of swaz on it, as Glenn Hoddle used to say, but you don't often see a ball turn like that. This is, we're seeing the opportunity for see on this one here, Jamie. No, I don't know. Again, could he not have just put his right foot under that and just dinked it over the keeper? He's gone straight at him with his left foot. We're seeing the replay of Adama's opportunity. Well, he did connect, but not particularly cleanly. Here's Sasha Lukic forward for Anthony Robinson. For Lukic, feeds it across for Anderson. Infield for Tom Kearney, turns, pushes it forward for Smith Rowe to Reece Nelson. Castagna was outside him, wanted it played. Here's Rodrigo Muniz. Well, there's a goal for Fulham. It's 3-2. Oh, and how he's enjoyed that. There might even have been a slight deflection on that as well, but it was a lovely move from Fulham. You could see Timothy Castagna almost angry there that it wasn't played a further ball out to him on the right-hand side, but they went through the middle instead. And Rodrigo Muniz has turned on goal and smashed it. Whether it's clipped someone on the way through, Jamie, but he needed a goal badly, Rodrigo. He hasn't scored for some time, but Reece Nelson elected to play it in field. He takes a touch, turns. I think he's just hammered it straight.
Yeah, he has.
And that is a great finish from Rodrigo Muniz from 12 yards. I thought maybe it clipped the backside of the defender initially, but it's ended up in the Manchester City goal.
You are right, it did come off Stones.
Oh, did it? It's gone in, it's in the net. He struck it well. It was a good turn, and certainly the intention was there.